Boom! Hey yo, what's up everyone? What's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Happy Monday. I hope you guys started out the week on the right foot. Everyone that's watching the stream, listen up, whether you're here with us live or you're watching us later on, you've all got a choice to make here. And I'm going to explain on this live stream what that choice is and the facts that go along with it and that choice. And then it's up to you to decide. First off, important to know who I am and who it is that you're listening to. I've got more knowledge and experience than probably 90% of the YouTube finance gurus out there. My name is Mike Leverett. I've been trading and investing for over 15 years, and I began my career working at a hedge fund in New York City. My first job right out of college, then 2008. That was the Great Recession, the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, 15 years later, I'm the head trader at TTG, the fastest growing and highest rated premium educational platform that's available today. And since 2016, my team of 8 other professional traders and myself have helped thousands of people from all walks of life from all over the world achieve their goals. Right now, you guys have a chance to experience what real wealth building is like. And it does not matter how much you're currently down on your portfolios, how much money you have, how much time you have or don't. You can make this work. And in my opinion, you should make this work. All right. For those that can't understand how I can even remotely be mentioning or talking about an opportunity of real wealth building, given the inflation problems, the possibility of a recession, the stock market's crashing, allow me to explain. Throughout every single moment in history, okay, whenever the stock markets have gone down, and when I say gone down, I'm talking about not just like, oh, hey, listen, we're red today. I'm really referring to the stock market's going down significantly, where you're getting a 15, 20, 25% pullback in the overall markets throughout history, okay, through every single one of those crashes, every single one of those times, the market was coming off of all-time highs. And throughout every single one of those crashes, everybody was saying, but this time it's different, but this time it's different, but this time it's different. And every single one of those instances were different. Every single time the stock market goes down 20, 25, 30%, there's reasons for it. Obviously, the stock market's not just going to go down 30% for no reason. Those reasons will always rotate. Those reasons will always change. But the thing that has remained constant throughout all of history is that every single one of those moments proved to be tremendous buying opportunities and long-term wealth building opportunities for people that were patient and disciplined and actually took action during that time rather than saying, oh, the stock market's not good right now, I should probably stay out. That has been the main constant between every single one of those stock market declines, whether it's the decline that we're talking about right now, a 20% decline in the S&P, whether it was the 35% decline during COVID, whether it was the 25% decline of the taper tantrum in 2018, whether it was the slowdown and the recession scare of 15 and 16, whether it was the actual 2008, 2009 financial crisis where the S&P went down 55%, or if it was the dot-com bubble when the S&P went down another 50, 55%. Throughout every single one of these crashes in history, you will notice a similar trend. You went from an all-time high to a severe decline, proved to be a tremendous buying opportunity. Then 2007, 2008, you went from an all-time high to a severe sell-off, remained constant, tremendous buying opportunity, rallied all the way up to 15. Then you had a severe decline off of an all-time high, proved to be a tremendous buying opportunity, and so on and so on and so on. 2018, you had a severe decline off of an all-time high, proved to be a tremendous buying opportunity. 2020, a huge decline off of all-time highs, proved to be a tremendous buying opportunity. And now, once again, you have a big decline off of all-time highs. Yet to see, will this prove to be a tremendous buying opportunity? Well, if history repeats itself, I'd say the odds are in your favor. This is the wealth building opportunity that I am referring to. Every single person on this live stream is looking back in time saying, oh man, I wish I bought then. Oh man, I wish I bought then. Oh man, I wish, I wish, I wish. It's time for you to stop saying I wish and time for you to start saying I am glad. I'm glad that I took advantage of the opportunities. I have begun nibbling on stocks in my long-term portfolio as the S&P has gone down 20%, the Nasdaq's gone down about 30%, and I've begun to nibble. I'm not telling you that I think that the market is bottomed. I don't believe the market's bottomed. I think that there is a little bit more downside in the markets this year. However, in the very, very, very near term, I do think the markets could actually experience a little bit of a relief rally. Okay. So I'm short-term bullish for the next couple days to maybe 1 to 2 weeks. But then on the bigger picture, I am still bearish the overall markets. I'm being a little bit more active right now in looking for some very specific price action in the overall markets. And I'll talk to you guys about that in a moment. And I positioned myself for that today, made some money on it today on this trade idea, but still waiting, still being a little bit more patient. There's a very big level that we talked about on last night's live stream that I'm going to recap. I'm going to go over with you guys again on kind of my thoughts here with regards to the overall market. Okay. So with all that opportunity that I'm talking about that's in front of you, you guys are left with a choice. Choice number one is that you could sit back and do nothing right now. You can watch your IRAs, your 401ks, your long-term portfolios just continue to bleed out while you sell at major losses or try to hoard as much cash as you can, praying for a stock market bounce for you to get back involved once markets recover back towards all-time highs. Or choice number two is you can get educated, seize this moment right now, and do what's needed to have the best chance to build wealth for yourself. Listen, forget about Lamborghinis and mansions and yachts and all of that crap. Start thinking about paying your bills stress-free, paying off your home, going to the grocery store without having to sweat at the checkout line, and be in a position that no matter how high gas prices go, as the national average gas price hit a new record high today and is expected to continue to climb over the next 14 days, and then possibly even further throughout the summer, to be able to be in a position to go to the gas station and not give a damn what the price of gasoline is. That's what we're talking about. How about spending more time with your family? That is what we're talking about. When we talk about wealth building, these are the things. Listen, I'm not saying that Lamborghinis and mansions are not all nice things, but why don't we start here first and then work our way up so that we can all learn, trade, and profit together. Guys, the live stream today is going to go down as follows. I'm going to start things off with a 15, 20-minute Q&A. I'm going to give some time for people to log on. The market's just closed. Might be some people that are wrapping up the trading day. So you guys ask me some questions on whatever it is that you're talking that is on your mind, right? If it's an individual stock, if it's the overall markets, whatever it is, fire away. Ask me questions. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. But then I'm going to break down exactly what I think is going to happen here this week. We're going to recap my trades from today. Okay, I made 2 trades today, 1 winner, 1 loser. And I'm going to go over with you guys what I think the market's going to do here for the rest of this week and what my plan is here. There's a huge level on the SPY, which the ETF that tracks the S&P 500, that we need to really analyze deeply. Okay, we got to analyze this deeply. We're going to do it today on this live stream. And I'll tell you the significance of that level, why it's important, and what I believe is going to happen here this week. If we're going to get above that level or if that level stays resistance and the markets then have another leg to the downside. So I'm going to go over all of that with you guys on this live stream right here, right now. But first, let's do the Q&A, right? So guys, start typing your questions in chat. Like I said, don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. So just if you have questions, begin typing them in chat. Okay. And let's go ahead and start that Q&A. My friend is interested in the trial, but he wants to know if the education material and exams are available within the trial. Tiz, okay, first of all, the trial is free. You get 3 sample courses within the trial. You do not, as a trial member, get access to all of the courses and curriculum. Absolutely not. You get 3 sample courses, though. So there are 3 courses that you get access to as a trial member to kind of get you started and start to build and develop the foundation. So it's 3 sample courses, but no, you do not have access to the regular full curriculum as full members, no. It's really excellent for beginners, honestly, the sample courses, and it's a good refresher for those traders that are experienced. If consensus is there will be a recession in 2023, why add longs here? Let me tell you why you add longs here. Okay. if you do have a recession in 2023, first of all, that doesn't mean every single stock is going to go down. There are some companies and some stocks that actually perform well during a recession. And I gave you guys a list of stocks that do well in a recession, and stocks that I'm looking at that if that recession does in fact rear its ugly head, which I believe that it's actually going to, is that there are some stocks that actually move higher during recession, not just move lower. The other thing is that if you believe that there is going to be a recession in 2023 or even 2024, trying to time the bottom of the market during that is a fool's game. It is a complete fool's game. You ask any professional hedge fund manager, asset manager, anyone that actually works on Wall Street for a living that is a true professional, ask 100 people. 100 will tell you you are a fool if you try to pick the exact bottom of a stock market decline. Every single one of them will tell you that, including myself. I will also tell people, if you are just going to wait to pick the exact bottom, you will never get invested. You will miss out on such insane wealth building opportunities, because by the time you finally get involved and you finally get into the market's going to have already recovered. And then you'll be like, oh, look, the market's recovered, so we must have bottomed. Like, you have to have your entry points. You have to have entry points kind of laid out. And I have rules that I have lived by in my investing career for my entire life, and I will continue to live by for the rest of my life. And that is that anytime the S&P goes down between 15 and 20%, I don't care what the reason is. I don't care what the outlook is. I don't care what the world is ending this time for whatever the reason. Whenever the S&P is down 15 or 20%, I've got to buy something. And I've done that my entire life, and I will continue to do that for the remainder of my entire life. Because during the worst stock market declines in my life, 08, 09, the S&P went down 55%. 2000 to 2003, the dot-com bubble bursting, the S&P went down about 55%. And those were actual complete and utter disasters, economic disasters, massive recessions, complete stock market destruction. The S&P went down about 55%. So if I say to myself, in a complete absolute disaster, I figure S&P backstop 55% decline. Okay, so whenever we go down 20, 30, 40%, I've got to be a buyer. And I don't know, nobody knows how far a stock market crash is actually going to go. There are so many different factors that will go into the length of that decline that nobody is in control over. This is not a situation where we're just sitting back saying like, okay, the stock market is just moving freely and it's just going to do whatever it's going to do. There are so many catalysts out there. What happens if Russia pulls out of Ukraine a month from now? What happens if something happens and Vladimir Putin's like, oh, that's it, and Russia pulls out of Ukraine? What happens then? The market's going to go higher, significantly higher. Okay, what happens if, inflation comes down at the end of this year at a much faster pace than people expected? The market's going to move higher. It's going to move higher significantly. You can't just try to wait for the bottom. The other thing is that the stock market is a discount mechanism. It tries to discount 6 months into the future. So even during a recession, the stock market bottoms first, then the economy recovers, because the stock market is trying to price like 6-7 months into the future. It always has been that way. It always will be that way. So if you try to time the bottom, then that means you're trying to time the exact moment 6 to 7 months in the future that the economy is going to recover, or the problems that are there and exist right now are going to go away. You can't do that. No professional on Wall Street can do that. That's why, and I've done a lot of workshops with TTG members about long-term investing specifically, and like how I go about building my portfolio. I will always say to myself, whenever the S&P is down 15 to 20%, I take about 20 to 25% of the investable cash that I have on the sidelines. And right now I have a lot of cash on the sidelines because I very publicly at the end of last year sold out of a lot of my long-term portfolio. I took a lot of profit and money off the table because I expected a big decline this year. And so far it was an amazing decision. Just as good of a decision as it was to load the boat in 2020, which I also very publicly did inside a True Trading Group with members, but also on this YouTube channel. You can go back and watch the videos. I loaded the boat in 2020. I took a ton of profit off at the end of last year when the markets were near all-time highs. Now I've taken 20 to 25% of that investable cash, and I've begun nibbling on a handful of stocks that I love long-term, that I think are at, you know, some pretty opportunistic prices. Does that mean that I don't think the markets go lower? No, I actually do think the markets do go lower at some point throughout this year. And I think that the market's going to bottom during the summer. Between now and June and July, I believe the markets are going to have this like elongated, rounded bottom. And if you try to time the exact bottom, you're going to miss it, and you're never going to be involved in the market. So, and then if the markets go down, you know, let's say 25 to 30%, if the S&P goes down 25 to 30%, then I'm going to take 50% of my investable cash and it's going to go into the market. And if we go down anything more than that last 25% of cash that's on the sideline, then that goes into the market. And then I sit back and I wait. And I don't need for the market to recover immediately. I don't think the market's going to recover immediately like you did in 2020. But just to show you the example of why you don't wait for the bottom, in 2020, if you waited for the bottom, let me just show you where I invested in 2020. So I did the same thing in 2020. I did 25%, 50%, 25%. 25% of my first investable cash went into the markets there. Look at how much further the markets went down after I put my first chunk of cash into the market. You're not going to catch the exact bottom, but then what did I do? I added 50% of my investable cash into the markets right there. Right? So this was down about 20%. Then this was down about 30%. And that's when my cash started to go into the markets. And then we kind of recovered here, and the Federal Reserve came out, and the Federal Reserve was like, hey, you know, we're going to just buy everything we can, and we're going to inject trillions of dollars into the economy. And I said, okay, well, that's all you need for this markets to recover. And then I bought a little bit more, then went into the markets here. So as you can see, okay, where I put money into the market in 2020 was not the bottom. I didn't catch the bottom, but if I did not do what I did, you never would have gotten in. Because if you waited, right? Let's say you waited until here to be like, oh, it looks like the markets may have bottomed, so then therefore I'll buy it the next time we go down here. Well, guess what, folks? It never went back down there, and the markets just completely ran away from you, and you would have just missed out on what was the greatest wealth building opportunity of my lifetime. And I went through 08, 09, but I didn't have the money in 08, 09. I was in my early 20s. I didn't have the same kind of money that I have now. This was the greatest wealth building opportunity of your life, my life. Okay. And if you just waited to pick the exact bottom, you would have missed it. So that's why, like, I don't ever try to pick the exact bottom, even though I think the markets could go lower. I've got to get some money to work. I got to get something. Right? But I still do think the markets go lower. And I want the markets to go lower. I want them to go lower because I want to put that 50% chunk, which I will deploy that 50% chunk when the S&P gets to around 30% decline. When the S&P gets around that 30% decline, that's when you're going to see me buy a lot of stuff. I'm buying a lot of stuff if the S&P gets to down 30%. The NASDAQ's already there. The NASDAQ already went down about 30%. Right? So that's where I'm at. That's why you don't want to. And also, not for nothing, Sino, what happens if you don't get a recession? Right? What happens if you don't? Now, listen, I'm in the camp that we do have a recession. I do believe we're going to get a recession. I don't think it's going to be a very deep recession. I think it'll be short-lived, but I think we're going to have a technical definition of a garden variety recession. I don't think it's going to be anything like 2008, 2009, this great, deep, long-lasting recession, but I think we're going to get one. But what if we don't? You're just gonna let, you know, you're gonna let Nvidia down 40%. You're gonna let that opportunity pass you by. You know, Nvidia, a stock that, you know, was at 340 is now at 170. You're gonna let that just, you know, AMD at 90, 85. I think AMD is a $250 stock 5 years from now. Okay. You're just gonna like these are the opportunities that are out there that you're just gonna have to say, like, hey, at some point you've got to decide that, hey, I want to start to nibble on these things. And I think AMD can go lower. I think AMD can go below $80. It's at 94 right now. I think it can still go below 80 and go into the 70s. And that's my next buy point for AMD. My next buy point for AMD is right there. AMD gets right there, I'm buying more. So I already put 20 to 25%. AMD and NVIDIA are two of the stocks that I nibbled at last week. Last week I have a certain dollar amount I want to put into each one of these names. About 20 to 25% of that cash went into NVIDIA, AMD, and 7 other stocks that I told my teaching members about. All right. So that's what I'm thinking about. Okay. So my next area that I'm looking for is going to be like 75. All right. It's going to be about 75. And then that'll be where I'll take another huge chunk of AMD, because I think 5 years from now, right? I think you're looking at, a $250 stock. All right. So that's why you don't wait and try to pick the exact bottom. Mike, please help. I'm down 50,000 in car. Can you comment on what I should do? Hold, which I'm inclined to do, or pretty scared right now, but consider it a good company. You're talking about Avis. Valerie, I don't see anything here on the chart. What I will say is you have a lot of support at the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line that I see on my screen. This yellow line, you'll notice that this yellow line has held up as a pretty nice level of support for the stock back in February and in March. And then as we pan ourselves back and you go all the way out, that we've basically held above the 200-day moving average going all the way back to 2020. This stock experienced this massive short squeeze in November when the stock went from like 175 all the way to 550. So, man, Valley, I'm not sure how you got yourself into this situation, but you do have some support down here at this 200-day moving average. Maybe you get a bounce off of that 200-day, but I would say if the stock gets underneath that yellow line, this stock can go all the way back to 100. The stock can go all the way back to 100. It can go back to 150. It can go all the way down to 150. So I'm not sure what position you're in. But I like it as long as it stays above this 200-day moving average. If it gets beneath that, stock might drop to 150, 160. What about Lucid Motors? Do you see them as big as Tesla in 3 years? In 10 years. Do I see them as big as Tesla in 10 years? So that means in 10 years, do I think Lucid is going to be pumping out 1 million cars a year? That's where Tesla's at. Yeah, they can probably get to 1 million cars a year within 10 years. Yeah, they probably could do that. But they're still not going to trade at the same multiple and valuation and premium that Tesla is trading at. So Do I think Lucid can go to like $5,000 a share, which is basically where Tesla went to before it did its stock split? No. No, I do not. But I actually do like Lucid. I like Lucid. I think Lucid is one of the better pure EV plays. Like you have pure EV plays out there, like aside from Tesla, like Lucid is a pure EV play, like NIO, pure EV play. And Lucid and NIO, aside from Tesla, are actually the two pure EV makers that I like best for the long haul. But if you're going to invest in Lucid or NIO, you really have to have like a 10-year time horizon, which is why, Daniel Thomas, I love with your question when you said, do you think it can be as big as Tesla in 10 years? I love that you said that, because I actually think that if you're going to invest in Lucid, if you're going to invest in NIO or XPeng or LI, which are some of the other Chinese electric vehicle makers, I like those better than I like a Nikola, Lordstown Motors, Workhorse. I think those companies are probably going to go out of business and they might go bankrupt. I don't think that they're necessarily going to make it. You also have like Fisker is another one. There's a lot of other EV companies that are out there. Not all of them are going to survive. Not all of them are going to make it. But I do like Lucid and NIO probably best after Tesla. But I also love Ford and I love General Motors, which are not pure EV plays because they also make regular combustion engine vehicles, but they're also getting involved heavily in the electric vehicle space. They're also electric vehicle makers, and they have much better financial situations and capital structures than some of these like little EV startups that have no money, have no profit, and are just going to need to continuously raise money. And guess what? Now money is a hell of a lot more expensive than it was a year ago with the rising interest rates. So that becomes a problem for companies that are not yet profitable, that have to continue to raise money in order to operate. That's why I don't think that a lot of these companies are not going to recover in the next like 1 to 2 years like they went crazy in 2021. I don't expect to see Lucid back at $55 or $60 for a very long time. Don't expect to see NIO back to 60 for a very long time. You know, these companies, they had their excitement when the industry kind of first took off. The bubble burst, they got absolutely destroyed. And now they're going to have to raise a lot of money at a very expensive cost of capital. Now that you're in a rising rate environment, that cost of capital is a lot higher. And that's a problem for these companies that are not yet profitable. They don't have enough cash flow to operate. Like General Motors, Ford, they can operate on their own cash flow. They can reinvest their own profit into the electric vehicle industry. These other companies don't have any profit. They still operate at massive losses. They got to keep raising money. That's a problem for them. But eventually, over time, once they do turn a profit, they can start to grow and not rely on raising capital, but rather using their own. But that's going to take a while. So if you're going to invest in NIO or Lucid, I like the companies, but just don't expect like that instant gratification like you saw in 2021. It's going to take time. But I do believe electric vehicles are the future, but not like 12 to 24 months future, like 5 to 10 years, 7 to 10 years future. So you got the right time horizon, Daniel. And I do like Lucid and NIO. If someone asks me, what are your two favorites? Aside from Tesla, it's Lucid and NIO. Oh, Milana, how are you? Thank you for a great one-on-one today. You're amazing in helping develop struggling traders improve. Much love, Mikey. Milana, that's some guys. Yeah, Milana is a lifetime member with True Trading Group, and I had a one-on-one with her this afternoon, and it was a great one. We really dove in and uncovered really the root cause of the problems that she was having and the things that she was struggling with, and that's what's really, really important. You know, it's what I try to do whenever I do my one-on-ones with members. It's like I really try to figure out, okay, what's the cause? What's the cause of the problems that you're having? What are the problems you're having? But what's the cause? A lot of traders, like struggling traders, when they think that they're doing something wrong, they will compensate for that. And then that creates a whole nother slew of problems. And then it's a downward spiral. And most of the time, the root cause is something psychological. And we've got to be able to uncover what that is and figure out how to make adjustments so that we can improve on trading results. And that's what we were able to do today with Milana. It was a great one-on-one. Do you see a rally coming in the credit and banking sector with rising interest rates and national credit card debt on the rise? Please and thank you. Excellent question. Yes, I actually was bullish on the financials coming into this year for a lot of the reasons that you just said, but then you had the recessionary scare and you had the war. Once Russia invaded Ukraine, financials got absolutely destroyed. War, not good for those companies. And then you had, obviously, once that happened, and then food prices, energy prices, the chances of recession start skyrocketing. So when I initially thought that financials were going to do better this year, I didn't expect there to be a war. That was not something that was on my list of possible things for 2022. Just like, a global pandemic was not on anyone's list of like possible things for 2020. So, those areas of the market have gotten beaten up a little bit. And I actually do like American Express, AXP. That is a name that I do like. But if you do have the recession, then I don't expect financials to do well. Usually when you have like a rising rate environment, usually in that rising rate environment, the Fed is raising rates because the economy everything is doing well. Now we're raising rates not because the economy can handle rising interest rates. It's because they have to try to get inflation down and slow down demand and try to bring down inflation. So that's why you have the Fed raising interest rates. It's not because the economy can handle it. Hold on one second, guys. Guys, never mind. We just getting messages about something. But anyway, so Husky Giant, I think that is completely lost my train of thought now. I think that the financials I think will do very, very well if we avoid the recession. So if you get to a point where you completely avoid the recession, then I think that financials will do very well. SoFi actually just got an upgrade today at Piper Sandler. So I think that the financials have gotten beaten down pretty badly. And if the economy avoids the recession and it doesn't happen, then I think that it's safe to buy the financials. So next question. Where do you see NVIDIA at short term? So I just nibbled on NVIDIA last week. I bought NVIDIA last week around 170. I nibbled at it. I want more. I love NVIDIA. I actually think the markets may bounce in the very near term, like within the next couple of days to like week or so. I think the markets might actually bounce. So, if the markets bounce, I think NVIDIA can bounce. But if I'm wrong on that and the markets don't bounce and we actually continue to sell off right now, I see NVIDIA, anywhere around 140 to 150. Once you get down to like 140, 145 on NVIDIA, it's a major level of support. And that's where I'll probably be another buyer. And then 120 would be my line in the sand on NVIDIA. So those are going to be my buy zones. My buy zones will be on NVIDIA will be right around here and then right here. And then that'll be it. And then that's where I'm going to, start to buy myself into NVIDIA for the long term. But I love NVIDIA. I love the semiconductor space. It's really gotten beaten down, but if you believe in technology in the future, like you believe in electric vehicles, you believe in AI, you believe in all this like cloud computing, if you believe in virtual reality, and you believe in the metaverse, you believe in crypto, like if you believe in all of these, like the future of tech, then you can't not believe in semiconductors. The semiconductors make the brain that is behind all of this technology and the semiconductor chips. So they have so many uses in so many different areas and so many different industries. NVIDIA is one of my favorite companies in the semiconductor space. Rockstar management and CEO, rockstar and superior product compared to some of their competitors. And I believe in all of those sectors in the long term, like 5, 7, 10 years out. I believe in all those industries. And I want to belong the company that provides the shovels to the gold rush. And that, my friends, is something like an NVIDIA. A lot of this is over my head. Not sure this is something I can learn. I know nothing except this seems to be the way to escape my crap job eventually. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I mean, listen, if a lot of the stuff that I'm saying to you on this live stream sounds like it's like kind of over your head or you don't understand necessarily what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. You'll learn all this stuff as a member of your training group. There's a lot of people in TTG that knew nothing when they first started, and now they're doing well. They're making money. They're becoming better traders. A lot of people when they first joined had no experience whatsoever. Here, let's actually ask real quick so we can get an idea. Guys, real quick, if you are a member of True Trading Group, do me a favor, okay? Type the number 1 in chat right now. If when you first joined TTG, you knew absolutely nothing, but now you're making money, type the number 1. If you knew nothing when you first joined, now you're making money, you guys are becoming better traders, type the number 1. Now, anyone else who has that same question or thinks that, hey, I have no experience, so therefore I can't do this, I would just watch how many people type the number 1. All these people typing the number 1 in chat right now, all these people knew nothing when they first joined True Trading Group, and now they're telling you that, hey, here I am, though, making money now and becoming better traders. Look at all these number 1s. All right, so there you guys have it. You can see all those people type number 1. So that's what I mean. Like you don't need to have experience. It's like you got to start somewhere, right? Like, that's the point. Like, and that's the curriculum at TTG will start you off. There's beginner and foundation courses like to start. If you're brand new, if you don't know anything, you start there. And there's also advanced courses, but that's for traders that have already completed the beginner and foundation courses, or if you're already a profitable trader, you're just looking to kind of take things to the next level now, you can go right to the advanced courses. Well, actually, we're going to post the curriculum in chat. Actually, guys, we're going to post a link right now in chat with the syllabus of our curriculum. So you can just see what you're going to learn. Like you'll see like all the courses that are there, like everything that you're going to learn inside of the curriculum. We'll actually post a link with the syllabus. You can see all the topics that are covered and all the stuff that you're going to learn. When the subscription starts, the day we'll subscribe 1 year from that day, it will expire. Yes. So Chinmoy, if you signed up today, your membership is good until May 16th, 2023. I am free trial membership since last week. My account has 3 times more. Oh my effing God. TTG is the place. I've sent screenshot to Adam. Not joking. Yes, Mr. Chance. Yes. Adam, this is true. Wow. That's incredible. Mr. Chance, with your free trial since last week, your account's up 3 times more. Oh my, oh my God. That's incredible. That's amazing. Well, okay. Well, you better join. You better join now. 1 week, your account's up 3. That's incredible. I mean, listen, guys, that's amazing. That's not the norm. You're not going to triple your account in 1 week. That's not, the average, but it's possible. Congratulations. We had some really great trades the last couple of weeks, right? We were short the market for the last 2 weeks. We switched. We went long on Friday. Turned out to be the right move. So we've had some really good trading over the last week to 2 weeks, to say the least. A triple-digit gain mixed in there with the SPY. A couple of our mods had some really good ones as well. So congratulations, missed the chance on that free trial membership. Guys, if you want to join the free trial, just go to ttgthree.com. It's a 7-day trial. It's a 7-day trial, right? And the weekends don't count. So you get full 7 trading days with us inside of chat. It's free. No credit card required. Just go to ttgthree.com. Just enter your name and email. You guys are good to go. You can check us out, trade with us, and experience what it's like being part of the TTG fam and the TTG platform for a full 7 trading days. All right, guys, who's on the live stream right now that's not a member? Before you join the trial, you're going to want to hear the offer for tonight first. Who's not a member of TTG? Do me a favor, guys. Type the letters TTG if you're not a member. All right. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member. All right. I know it might sound silly, but it helps me kind of get an idea of who we have on here out of the 1,100 people that we got on the stream. Let's see. Hamid, Brendan, Mark Carlson, Vanu, Linda, Jad, Dana, Justin, Keandra, Nobody, David, Dustin, David Montoya, Johnny Gutierrez, Dana, Herb Owen. Good, guys. Lots of new faces. Chief, Jerome. Good, guys. Lots of new faces here. We got Fat. Good. All right, guys, listen up. For those of you that are not members of TTG, okay, if you guys are not members of True Trading Group, I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes. I'm going to tell you how you can join our platform, okay? I'm going to tell you guys how you can join this platform, all right? What I'm going to do now is share with you. I'm going to take about 7 minutes. Don't go anywhere because we still have to talk about the overall markets and what I believe is going to go down in the markets, what I think the markets are going to do the rest of this week. What trade am I currently in? I'm in a swing trade right now. I've already taken profit off the table, but I'm in a swing trade right now. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what that is and what I think. But for the first 7 minutes or the next 7 minutes, I'm going to tell you guys how you can join the actual platform, because TTD is changing lives by lives for the better by providing people the professional trading educational curriculum that I learned when I worked at a fund in New York. It's in depth and complexity that's easy to understand and implement quickly. Whether you've never traded stock a day in your life or you're a pro looking to kind of gain an edge, our platform can help you reach your goals. We get the question all the time, like, what makes True Trading Group different? Okay, what makes True Trading Group different from the countless other trading courses that are out there? And for starters, TGG is a platform, and part of that platform are courses, but we are so much more than courses. We combine those courses with premium investing tools from today's top fintech companies that if you purchase on your own are worth over $4,000 to $5,000 a year. As a TGG member, you're going to be getting access to tools from Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, Polygon, CBOE, Trade Ideas, and so much more. Now, after that, you guys might be thinking there's probably one or two types of people that are here. Person number one might be saying, well, you've been through the ringer with a bunch of other trading courses and trading products. You know exactly how expensive those tools actually are. And you can't believe that we offer all of this. It's all included with your annual membership, because it is. There's no additional fee for all of those tools. We've negotiated deals with those companies to have those tools on our platform so you do not have to pay for them. We do. It's included in your annual membership. But if you went to the companies on your own, you're spending about $4,000 to $5,000 a year. Now, person number two might say, well, I'm not sure that I need all of those things. Do I really need all those things? Yes. Chances are, even if you don't sign up to True Trading Group, you're going to end up buying some of, if not all, maybe even more of those tools that I just mentioned to you. Don't do that. Okay. We've spent years building relationships with those companies so that we can offer their products to you at no additional charge throughout your entire TGG membership. And then, of course, you're joining a family. You know, the TGG platform, there's about 9,500 members strong. We're a community of active and educated investors that are led by our team of full-time trading mods that have over 100 years of combined trading experience in stocks, options, crypto, day trading, swing trading, but also long-term investing. You know, and we truly give a damn whether you guys succeed or fail. And it's not just the moderators and I, but it's also the members themselves. Members help each other. The camaraderie inside of the TGG family is absolutely incredible. And that's important to have that support system when you're going through trading, because sometimes trading can be a very lonely profession. And your results actually matter at TTG. Your results, not mine, not anybody else's. I can make $1 bajillion. It doesn't matter, because not one of the bajillion is going to go towards paying your bills. Your results matter, and they're quantifiable through your own P&L. TTG exists to empower the retail trader. And the bottom line is that TTG members are making money, and more importantly, they're becoming better traders. And if you don't believe me, I want you to watch this. Guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, okay? If you are a member of True Trading Group, simple question. Are you making money and becoming better traders because of TTG? If the answer is yes, I would like you to type the $ in chat right now. Now, anyone that's not a member, if you're not a member of TTG, pay attention to how many people type a $ in chat. These people that are typing a $, these are your peers telling you about their experiences with True Trading Group. They found us the same exact way that you did, and that's one of these live streams. Just look right here. How many people are typing the $? They found us on one of these live streams just like you're here today. They have the same exact excuses that you have. Small account, full-time job, no experience, lost money in the past, was scammed by some other BS group. But yet here they are now telling you that they're actually becoming better traders and making money with the TGG platform. If they can do it, so can you. All right. So listen up, because I got to make myself crystal clear. Now, we had been steadily moving the price of our membership up daily. Okay. Last night was supposed to be the very last night that you were going to be able to get a TGG membership for under $1,200. I've been saying it for over a week. Okay. However, all right, tonight until midnight is now literally your last night to get the 49% discount, which brings the price from $2,212 down to $1,120, because Adam was not around today. For those who don't know, Adam's my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. He was out all day working on a massive deal for TTG that will greatly affect all of our members for the better. Now, I keep telling you guys that True Trading Group, it's our goal to completely revolutionize and change this industry of like online finance and stock market education. It's such a bad industry. There's so many bad actors. There's so much BS out there. There's so many people that don't know their ass from their elbow, and they sell you an unrealistic dream and claim to have some kind of secret, and it's a complete mess, right? So we've kind of sought out to change that entire industry for the better. And what we're working on, and Adam had a bunch of meetings about this today, can do exactly just that. You guys, I don't know the status of this. It's something that we've been working on now, going on for about like 8 months. I haven't really had a chance to talk to Adam because I was busy trading all day. He was taking these meetings. So after this live stream, Adam and I have to actually get caught up on the status of all these things. But he was not able to update the price, but I assure you he's going to update it tonight when we're finished with this live stream. So it was supposed to be $1,200 today, but since Adam did not change it, it's still $1,120. Okay. But after midnight tonight, it's going to jump up to $1,200. All right. So you guys can go to ttgoffer.com right now and use the coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 49% discount. It takes the price from $22.12 all the way down to just $11.20. Okay. All the way down to just $11.20. All right. $11.20. Now, this offer is going to stand only for the next 20 people. Okay. This offer is going to stand for the next 20 people or until midnight, whichever comes first. And I got a feeling we're going to hit that 20 before we get to midnight. The next 20 people that go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121 will also be getting $120 cash back upon completing our courses and quizzes. So you'll pay $11.20 right now to sign up. When you complete our courses and quizzes, we will immediately give you $120 cash back for completing the courses and quizzes and actually taking the time to get educated properly, because when you do get educated properly, the chances of your success greatly increases. And we're going to incentivize you to actually get yourselves educated. That means the cost of your membership just went from $11.20 down to $1,000 for the entire year. You're also going to get 2 small private study group sessions, your chance to get individual attention from one of our TTG Pro traders to ask questions and speed up your learning curve. All right. And last but certainly not least, I'm about to put my money where my mouth is. Everyone that signs up by midnight tonight, all right, you have 1 year to go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 study group. If you do those 3 things, and at the end of your membership, you did not make $1,120 at least one time throughout your entire membership, we will give you back double your money. I'm dead serious. You'll pay $11.20. I'll give you $22.40. This is how we stay accountable for our members. And with a refund rate of just under 3% since 2017 and a retention rate of 77%, we are happy to offer this to anyone that signs up before midnight tonight. So you'll sign up for $11.20. Once you complete our courses and quiz, we're going to give you $120 back. You have the entire year to do this. The courses, the quizzes, they're all available to you 24/7, 365. You go through it at your own pace, at your own schedule, on your own terms. I'm not telling you you have 30 days to do all of this. Our money back guarantee is good for literally the entire length of your membership. You can hit us up on day 364 and say, I want double my money back. I did not make the $11.20. I want $2,240 back. And as long as you complete the courses, the quizzes, and attend 1 study group and actually give an effort, I'll give you double your money back. That's how confident we are in our ability to help you become successful. There's not a single other group or program out there that's going to offer you that. And you have to ask yourselves why. But this deal that I'm giving you right now, you're lucky. If you're on this live stream right now and you're not a member, you're lucky, because Adam was supposed to change this last night. But like I said, he was out all day today with 3 back-to-back meetings. Okay. For the stuff that we're talking about, that could be a complete game changer for THD as a company, but also THD members. I got to check in with him on the status of everything once we finish up this live stream. But lucky for you, it's still $11.20. You still get the double your money back guarantee, the free private study group sessions, and the $120 cash back. Okay. Okay. Wow. So Adam, wow. Hold on, guys. As I'm talking to you, Adam just sent me a message. He goes, yo, bro, done deal with 17 exclamation marks. Yes. Okay. So Adam just messaged me and goes, bro, done deal. Goes, bro, done deal. Oh, yes. Listen, okay. Guys, listen, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, it's almost 5 o'clock Eastern time right now. Let's do this. My THD fam, if you are a member of True Trading Group, let's do a town hall, let's say like 8 o'clock. Let's do a town hall around like 8 o'clock Eastern time. Okay. We're going to do a town hall at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to tell you guys what this all means. Oh, man, this is going to be sick. Okay. So if you're a member of TGD, town hall, you can find the town hall room on your member dashboard. Oh, this is so exciting. You can find the town hall on the member dashboard on the left-hand side. So if you are a member, log into your member dashboard on the left-hand side. It'll say town hall. Click that. Go on in there at 8 o'clock. Okay. So now anyone that's not a member.
Yo. What we'll do is we'll do it in the main, in the main, we'll do the town hall meeting in the main chat room.
Okay. That works.
Yeah. So that way people, because it's not really it's not proprietary anymore.
Right.
So we can do it in the, so yeah, main chat room, not the town hall room, main chat room.
Okay. Main chat room. Cool. Guys, so there you go. So just go into the main chat room at 8 o'clock. All right. Just go into the main chat room at 8 o'clock. That's it. And we'll kind of share with you guys what we were just able to accomplish. All right. So that'll be in the main chat room at 8 p.m. Only feed deal finalized. Yeah, that's, yep. Yep. So you have it. Now, but for everyone that's not a member, I mean, obviously, if you want to see what it is, you got to sign up and come into the main chat room. But now I can assure you that after midnight tonight, this deal is going away. Adam's going to change that now. So you can get the price of $11.20 right now after tonight, or after 20 people sign up, or after midnight tonight, whatever comes first, the price is going to go to $1,200. Okay. And then, like I said, you got that double your money back guarantee to back you guys up. Like I said, that's how confident we are in our ability to help you guys become successful. Since 2017, we've only had to refund less than 3% of our member base. And we have a retention rate of 77%, which is absolutely phenomenal. All right. So all you got to do is be one of the first 20 people to go to ttgoffer.com right now. The price is going to say $22.12. You got to enter the coupon code TTG121. That'll bring the price down to $11.20. Then enter your info, check out. You'll see for yourself, guys, on that site, there's no fine print. Everything that we just said is there, and everything we said you get is there and more. You'll know you're one of the 20 people to get the $120 cash back as long as you see the cash back offer in your checkout cart. So as long as you see in your checkout cart the $120 cash back, that's how you know that you're getting the $120 cash back. All right. We've also included these instructions on your member dashboard under the Getting Started tab. All right. So take advantage of this offer, guys. 49% off, $120 cash back. So your $11.20 then becomes $1,000, and then double your money back. And even though you get the $120 cash back, the double your money back guarantee is still based on the $11.20. So I'll give you $22.40, not just the $2,000. All right. So I would take a Jettison. Welcome, man. Jettison, welcome. 19 spots left for the $120 cash back and the $11.20 price point and the double your money back guarantee. Jettison, welcome to the TTG family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. 19 spots left, or good until midnight tonight. All right, guys. Now, lastly, if anybody has questions, we always have people that have questions. All right. If you have questions about the membership, just send a text message to 201-775-9702. Again, that's 201-775-9702. All right. And yeah, Bo says, Mike, are you unlocking the deal for trials again? I saw someone wanted it, just asking for them. Bo, you're such a nice guy. You're such a nice guy. Yes, we are. So whoever the trial member is that's asking, we will unlock it for trial members. So if you are a current trial member, if you want to take advantage of this deal before everything changes at midnight, you got to log into your trial dashboard first. Click the green Join Now button. Then use TTG121 coupon code. That's if you are a trial and you want this deal as well. You'll get the cash back. You'll get the 1120 price point, everything, literally the whole deal I'm giving you right now on YouTube. If you're a trial member and you want that, log into your trial member dashboard, click the green join now button, enter the TTG121 coupon code, and you guys get the same deal. Okay? Get it? Got it? Good. But guys, that deal is again only good till midnight, right? So trial members alike and anyone that's new, only good till midnight. Okay. All right, guys, let's go back over to the charts now. I want to dive in. I want to talk to you guys about the overall markets. We got a major level. Hamed, welcome. Hamed, finally. Hamed, I've seen you on the live stream a couple of times lately, brother. Welcome to the fam. I'm glad to have you part of the group. 18 spots now left for the $120 cash back and the double your money back guarantee and the 49% discount. 18 spots left before that 49% discount goes away. Guys, welcome, Hamed. Welcome to the fam. Okay, over to the chats. All right, let's talk about the charts. All right. Let's go. Let me share my screen with you. All right. So here we go. Now, hello, I'm interested in joining the group. However, I have a question. I trade the Forex market because trading the stock market required me to have a minimum 25K account. Is this true? Do you assist individuals with small cap accounts? That is not true. You do not need a $25,000 account in order to get started. That is not true. Okay, that is not true. And to prove that to you, I'll actually just let members actually answer this question. Guys, real quick, if you're a member of TTG, if you are a member of TTG and you started with less than $1,000 in your account, do me a favor, tell me what you started with and then tell me where you are today. So if you started with less than 1,000, tell me what you started with and then tell me where you are today. So anyone else who has this similar question, I would just pay attention to some of the comments of members that come through in chat right now. All right. I would pay attention to some of the comments. Chris Botsis, I love it, brother. That balance is steadily growing, Chris, from 500 now to 5,000. Pablo from 1,000 to 1,700. Hartana from 500 to 14,000 since January. Incredible. ES from 600 to now 1,300. Summer Girl and Super Dad from $500 now at $1,030. I'm brand new. Chad started at $500 and now is at 5,000 in just 2 weeks. Wow, you guys are kicking ass. This is incredible. Kathleen Duke, my girl, started with $100. I'm sorry. Kathleen Duke started with $100, is now at the high 4 digits since last September. CRISPR era from $350 to 27K. That's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Canal from 7,500 in April of 2021 is now at $60,000. That's insane. Diane Fig started with $100 and has been paying bills ever since. So the point is, okay, the point being, you do not need 25K to get started trading stocks. That's if you want a margin account and that is not bound to the PDT rule. Okay. That's all I needed to know. I'm sorry.
That's my new favorite person. David, I want to be friends.
Yeah, David. I like you, David. Yeah, you guys, you really don't. You don't need 25K. That's just if you want a margin account that's not bound to the PDT rule, but you can just do a cash account. And if you do a cash account, you're also not bound to the PDT rule. And as you can see, I mean, we've done actually a lot of workshops in True Trading Group on like how to grow a small account. We've done a lot of workshops like that on how to grow a small account. So I would strongly reconsider the person that was asking about the Forex, because it's just not true. Okay. I will be there soon. Tired of my investments not generating anything. David Montoya, I look forward to I look forward to working with you. I really do. We got another question. Hold on here, guys. Let me read this question real quick. Is it better when learning your risk to trade cash or margin? Definitely to trade cash. It's better to trade cash when you're learning your risk. Only risk the money that you actually have. When you're risking margin, you're risking cash that you do not necessarily have. And that's when things can really get out of hand. That's when people can really blow themselves up. Okay. So it is better when you are learning your risk, cash. And that's what I'm saying. The cash account is great for people that are starting out, that are not bound to the PDT rule. You learn how to trade options, which we'll teach you how to trade options. We have entire courses and moderators in TTG that are professional option traders that just focus on options. You'll learn how to trade options as a member of True Trading. There's a lot of people on here that didn't know anything about options before they joined, and now that's all they trade. If that's one of you, maybe you guys can sound off in chat. Like if you never traded options before and now it's all you trade. Because you only need, a few $100 to get started, and you can start trading options with a cash account and not be bound by the PDT rule. And that way you can make money when stocks go up. You can also make money when stocks go down. To short stocks, you need a margin account. You can't short stocks with a cash account. But you don't need to short stocks in order to make money when stocks go down. You can buy put options when stocks go down. And that you can do with a cash account with, just a couple $100, just like you saw from all the members that were just commenting, right? So there's that. All right, guys. How do you help members who lost money? We don't help them, Maria. Screw them. No, I'm only kidding. So Maria, so this is how we help members that lost money. Okay. And I'll be the first one to tell you, not all of the members of True Trading Group are making money. Let me make myself crystal clear. We do not have a 100% success rate. We have a 77% retention rate, which means 77% of our members choose to upgrade and renew their membership after their year is over. Okay. Or after they join True Trading Group. They have 77% of our members are being retained. So they either decide to become a lifetime member or renew their membership early, or choose to renew their membership at their 1 year anniversary mark. 77%. It's kind of hard to believe that people, if they weren't learning, becoming better traders, investors, or making money, that they would be renewing their membership, right? We leave no traders behind in True Trading Group. So there still are members of TTG that are not doing well, that are struggling, that are losing money. It's impossible to have a 100% success rate. I understand that, but that doesn't mean that we can't try, right? And because of that, we hold every month something that we call Red to Green Workshop. The Red to Green Workshop is where members of TTG that are struggling could actually submit questions or topics that they're really having a hard time with, things that they're struggling with. And then a couple of the moderators will host a live 2-hour-long workshop covering those topics specifically. It's called our Red to Green Workshop. And that is for all members that are struggling. And it's something that we include with everything, guys, for teaching members that are struggling. Like I said, not everybody is making money in True Trading Group. So I want to make that, it's important to talk about the people that are having success. It's also equally as important to recognize the people that are struggling. But guys, guess how much those Red to Green workshops cost? Guys, my TTG members, how much do the Red to Green workshops cost? If you're a member of TTG, how much do the Red to Green workshops cost? Get ready for this one, Maria. This is going to knock your socks off if you're wearing socks. Nada, zip, zero, nada, zip, zero, zero, zero. It's free. Damn it. It's totally free. It's included in your membership. We don't charge you extra for that stuff. We don't charge you extra for that stuff, guys. I told you we leave no trader behind inside True Trading Group. We leave no traders behind. True Trading Group, I'm going to join trial member here. Is there any place I can learn how to play stock options? Yes. I would skip the trial. Wait, are you saying you are a trial member? and you want to sign up, or you're saying you want to sign up to become a trial member? Because if you just become a trial member, you're not getting access to all of our option courses. You'll get 3 sample courses, and then you'll get 7 days on our platform and inside of the chat room with us and using our app and a lot of our tools and resources, but you're not getting access to the option courses. So I would just skip the trial. We got to welcome Paul, though. Paul's the newest member of the Teachy family. That means there's just 17 spots left for the $120 cash back. Gary Yang says, I want to sign up to become a trial. Yep, Gary, you can become a trial, but I'm just telling you, you're not getting access to, you said specifically you want to trade options. You're not getting access to the option courses as a trial member. So I would listen. I mean, obviously I'm biased when I say it, but if you guys have ever been interested in joining the platform, I would do it tonight, because at midnight, the price is going to go from $11.20 up to $1200. And then $120 cash back offer is going away as well. So you guys go to ttgoffer.com now. And don't forget, you have the double your money back guarantee. If you don't make $11.20 at least once, I'll give you $22.40. That's the deal. Is red to green live or recorded only? No, it's done live, Maria. The red to green workshops are done live, but we record the workshop and then we post it in the video library so that people can go back and watch it later. Or maybe they weren't able to attend it live for whatever the reason, they can go back and watch it, but we host it live. And hundreds of members are able to come in and attend it live, but then it's recorded so you can go back and watch it later. So it is live, but we record it. So it's recorded for those that are not able to attend. We do one every single month. All right. You're wrong, Lucas. Lucas says you can't trade options same day under 25K. You're dead wrong. That is completely inaccurate and incorrect. You can buy and sell calls and puts one-leg option trades with a cash account. You can have $100 in your account, Lucas, and you can buy a call option today and you can sell it today. And it'll take 1 day for that cash to settle back in your account for you to then trade options again. There's literally probably, out of the 1,000 people watching this live stream, there's probably several hundreds of them that are going to tell you that they bought and sold options today with less than $25 in their account. All right, guys. So let me go back. Okay, so you're like, that's what it says on Robinhood. Again, that's wrong. We have a lot of members that have Robinhood. If you're trying to do you can't do multi-leg option. That you can't short calls or that kind of stuff if you don't have a margin account. But that's because when you do that, your risk is infinite. So when you buy a call option, worst case scenario, you can just only lose 100% of your position. When you do some of these other option strategies, you can lose more than 100%. And that's why you need to have the 25K margin account in order for you to be able to do that. First issue is you're using Robinhood. Yes, that's a good point. That is maybe the first issue there, is that you're using Robinhood. Robinhood sucks. Okay. Robinhood completely sucks. It's literally the worst platform that I've ever seen. And you'll never see me be a shareholder of ticker symbol HOOD ever. All right, guys, let's now go back over to the charts. Let's talk about the overall markets and what I did today. All right. So we made some money today on these on this SPY trade. So I had 2 trades today. Okay, full transparency. I always tell you guys when I have winning trades, when I have losing trades. I did lose money today on Carvana. okay, CVNA. I thought maybe we were going to get a little bit of a follow through squeeze through a $45 resistance level. We were unable to do so. I got long Carvana, and then the stock got to my stop loss. I stopped out. It was just a regular routine loss, took my loss and then moved on. But then I came right back with this SPY trade and then was able to capitalize and make some money on the SPY trade. So with this SPY trade, let me talk to you guys and kind of what I was thinking here. I was thinking to myself that we were going to have support around 397 to 398. All right. And the reason why I was thinking that was because this was a key level of support from Friday. Friday, we really got tested. Okay. Friday, we had a real strong day on Friday. Now, remember, we were long on Friday. We made money. We crushed it on Roblox on Friday. Jessica Woodard, actually another one of our moderators, she actually traded Roblox again today. I traded it on Friday. She traded it today. We both made money on it long, just 2 different days. But this pullback that you had here into this, 2:30 in the afternoon area found this nice double bottom support, and the markets then rallied back up to test those highs. Now, that was an important level for us on Friday, right? Because a lot of times pullbacks or rallies in the overall market over the last week to 2 weeks have run out of steam at the end of the day and have since rolled over. Rolling over like that was something that a lot of people were looking for. And then when it actually held on Friday, that was actually a key little shift in sentiment. And then when we pulled back in today down to that level, I was talking to people, my THD fam, that I'm looking again for that level to become support. And sure enough, that level did become support. So I stepped in and I got call options literally right there. Okay. So right there is where I went and I bought call options on the SPY. All right. Everybody welcome Amrit Paul. Amrit Paul, welcome to the TTG family. Amrit Paul, there's now just 16 spots left for the 49% discount and the $120 cash back offer. Amrit Paul, welcome. There are now just 16 spots left. Guys, remember, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right. So guys, so right here is where I stepped in. I bought the May 25th expiration, $402 strike call option at $6.12. Okay, right there, because of being in front of this support level, right? You see that support level that we have, and I believe the markets were going to try to push up and get through this level, okay, this level of resistance that we have here. All right, and sure enough, it was a beautiful entry point. And you can see what the SPY ends up doing. We ends up rallying up here to end up making new highs. So we just start ripping some profits off the table. I took a little piece of profit off the table right here when the market's tapped up there, right up there around that 402 level. And that take profit was at $7.06 from the 612 entry. And then we extended through highs of the day again. And I took another piece of profit off the table. Okay, right in here. And that was at $7.66. Okay, so here's my entry at 612. Here's take profit at 706. Here's another take profit at 766. That's good for about 25%. Then we experienced this pullback going into the close. So I reduced my risk even further. I got down to a very small position. I took more profit off at $6.20. So I can now just sit in a very small position in case the markets do pull themselves back. But I really do think that we're going to get a little bit of a pop. And I wanted the markets, if we closed up here, which is where I wanted us to close, I would have held the rest of the position. I would have been at about 50%. I was 40%, about 40% of my original position size. But then since we had that pullback, I'm just managing my risk, taking another piece of profit off the table and bringing that risk all the way down so I can hold overnight. I'm now in a small position looking for us to stay above still this 397 area. And as long as we can stay above this area, I'm going to maintain this position in the calls, but I'm going to look to add back to this position. So I've taken my profit, I've reduced my risk, but I'd like to add back if this trade stays intact and we make another move back up to 402, 403, because if we get over 405, 406, which is a major level of resistance, guys, I mean, I just draw a line across, right? I'll draw a line across on my screen and I'll make the line bigger. Look at that. Look at that level of resistance. Okay. You can see when we go back here to the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, absolute brick wall level of resistance, right? And then you go over here, the 13th, right? And we start to pan this in, and you look at resistance from Friday, resistance from today. Look at all of that resistance at 405, right? That's good. That's your resistance zone in the overall markets. Okay. So what I was doing today was I got myself into calls, but I know that's a major level of resistance. So as we get into that level, screen froze, let me refresh. As we get into that level, okay, as we get into that zone, I'm taking profits into it. Okay, just in case that level does not break, I'm taking profits in front of that zone. And that's what we did today. So I got long, the SPY was at like 399 when I got call options. We took profits off when the SPY was at 402 and 404. Why? Because 405 is major resistance. We were unable to break through it. So then I reduced my risk all the way down in very small position now and look to see, can the markets stay above that support level that we just discussed and eventually get through 405. If we can get through the 405 area, then I think the markets have a chance to really breathe and get to like 411. So if we get through 405, 406, you will see me back in a full size position looking for a move up to about 411. Okay, but we got to get over 405 first. Very major level of resistance. The other thing that you guys can see here, and I'll pan this over, is this is one hell of a reverse head and shoulders. I just went to a 15-minute chart to show you guys, and you'll notice very clearly left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Right? You guys see that? You see this reverse head and shoulders? And what I'm looking for now is if we can get over this level, then I think the markets could breathe. And I think you get something that looks like this. Okay. So we're going to try to see, can we build a long position inside of this right shoulder to try to catch a break through this neckline. Okay. This neckline, which is their inverse head and shoulders. And we'll see if we can get there. Right. But if this right shoulder breaks down, and the SPY starts doing that, then that's kind of a breakdown of the pattern, and then we'll no longer look for that type of a trade, right? We'll no longer look for that type of trade. But you can see very clearly support on your left shoulder, there's your head, and then there is your right shoulder. Everybody welcome Larry. What's up, Larry? Guys, 15 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Larry. 15 spots left, $120 cash back. 2 private study groups, 49% discount. That brings the price down to $1120. Price goes up to $1200 at midnight. All right, guys. So that's it, folks. All right, so there you have it. That kind of wraps up and concludes our educational aspect of the live stream. Okay, that concludes the educational part of the live stream. So what I'll do now is anyone that is still interested in the TTG platform, I'll actually show you. Okay, I'll show you. Okay. The code word for tonight, my TTG fam. If you're not a member, don't worry about this. This is for members only. We do giveaways. We give away cash and electronics. This is part of that giveaway. The code word for tonight is Doodlebob. Doodlebob is code word number 3 out of 18. The code word is Doodlebob. If you're not a member, don't worry about this. It's for one of our giveaways. And then, guys, 8 p.m. Eastern, inside the main chat room, we got a major town hall announcement that we want to share with all of our members. Okay, we got a major town hall that we want to share with all of our members. All right. Okay, folks. So there you have it. Now, let me show you the platform. For those that are still interested, I'll show you what you get included with it. All right, because like I said, it is a platform. It's not just a chat room with trade alerts. There's a lot more to the TTG fam than just that. Of course, you're going to get our chat room. Our chat room is where the mods and I will share our screen. We're live on the microphone. We're talking to you throughout the course of the trading day, calling out our trades in real time. We're with you from pre-market through till after hours, and you can use our mobile app. The mobile app will allow you to be connected to chat even though you're not in front of your computer screen. Okay. Doodlebob, for those asking, is the sexiest beast in SpongeBob, known for his aggressive pencil action and frequently yelling "Mihoy, Minhoy" during intense times. For those that are wondering what a Doodlebob is, Adam wanted to make sure that I told everyone the definition of Doodlebob. He made very, very urgent messages to me to make sure that everyone knew the definition. So there you guys have it. That is a Doodlebob. Okay, that is a Doodlebob. So the chat room and the mobile app. Okay, so this will let you, if you have a cell phone, iPhone or Android, you can stay connected to chat, see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. So you know you're not in front of your computer. You can still follow along with what we're doing in chat. You also get the 2 small private study groups. I told you about that. And then you have the Benzinga newsfeed. The Benzinga newsfeed will give you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of chat. The speed in which you get your news matters. If you guys went to Benzinga on your own, you're going to spend about $1,400 a year to have access to this newsfeed. It's included at no additional cost when you join TTG for just $11.20. You also get TradingView's premium charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. Again, that also costs you several $100s a year, not when you join TTG, it's included. The Trade Ideas scanner, again, costs a couple $100 a year, not when you join TTG, it's included. We'll make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks that are making new highs, new lows, which ones have a surge in volume. Then you have a scanner. Our scanner lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. Please use the simulator. Okay, it is available to you for the entire length of your membership, as is everything I'm showing you. Prove you can make money in the simulator before you start risking your hard-earned cash. We also have our own scanner that lets you trade. That also lets you scan, not trade, scan for crypto. You get also real-time, you have dark pool data and unusual options activity, stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now it's at the fingertips of my TTG family. A full trading performance journal, which will track, okay, all of your stock and option trades and also crypto trades and give you statistics so you can see what you're doing wrong so you know what you need to improve on. Unlimited analyst ratings. So any stock you're interested in, you can check and see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on that particular stock. Then you get a watch list every day. The mods and I will tell you what stocks we are watching and how we intend on trading them. Then you have our courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of the stuff that I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it in text and video, whatever is easier for you to learn. And guys, there are no VIP or pro courses once you join. Okay, that costs more money. There's no upsells for courses. When you guys join TTG, you're getting access to every course for the $11.20. Then on top of the courses, there's a video library that has over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are different workshops like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. And then you can actually attend these workshops live once you become a full-time member. Guys, it's time to get invested in something real, something that has a real chance of helping you guys reach your goals. Now, I can't promise you that you're going to be successful. I can't guarantee you success. I can't guarantee you millions of dollars. But I can guarantee you a chance to learn the skills that are needed to become profitable. And I can promise you the day that you join True Trading Group is the day that our relationship begins. And then we can back it up and hold ourselves accountable to you by offering you double your money back if you go through our courses, quizzes, and attend one study group and fail to make back the $11.20 at least one time during your membership. I'll give you double what you pay. You'll pay $11.20, I'll give you $22.12. That is what I can guarantee you. The rest is up to you. The ball's in your court. You have until midnight tonight to use the coupon code TTG121 once you go to ttgoffer.com. You'll get a 49% discount. It brings the price down to $11.20. The price is going to $1,200 after midnight. You'll get $120 cash back, which will then bring your membership down to just $1,000 once you complete our courses and quizzes. And then you get the 2 private study group sessions as well. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. All right, guys? And then, like I said, if you're still unsure, if you want to join the trial, you can do so. It's a free 7 days. Go to ttgthree.com. That's ttgthree.com if you want to join our free trial. It's totally free, no credit card information required, name and email, and you guys are good to go. You get a full 7 days. Weekends do not count as part of your trial. You get a full 7 trading days with us. All right. So that's it, folks. And then again, if you have questions, if anybody has questions, you can send a text to 201-775-9702. Don't call that number. It's a text-only number. Send a text message to that number right there at the bottom of your screen if you guys have any questions about the membership. All right. And then don't forget, guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, 8 p.m. in the main chat room, we're having a town hall meeting with the TeachD fam. All right. That's it, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications if you haven't done so already. I'll see you guys all later.